Hello, this is Diecast Luna. Hope you're all doing well and welcome to the Hot Wheels Custom Fury project, or as it says in the title, it is the Custom Moon Eyes Fury. And basically, this is a car that ever since I've had it, I've wanted to do something with it. And funnily enough, it's been in parts, or it's been in bits for a good 6 months or so. When I first bought this casting ages and ages back, I can't exactly remember when I got it now. I bought it with in mind to do a wheel swap, and I drilled it all out, took it to pieces as you can see, and then I changed my mind. I didn't want to do it. I had another idea for it, and like most of my ideas, if you could see my work area, just how many projects I've got a real habit of, oh, that'll make a good project, that'll make a good project, buying stuff, that'll make a good restoration, that'll make a good custom. And I just tend to end up biting off more than I can chew, basically. But anyway, cut a long story short, it's time to do something with this car. Like I said, it's been drilled and stripped now for quite a while. So anyway, here is the body. So my plans are, like I said, I'm going to do it Moon Eyes livery. I'm going to spray this body, I'm going to strip it off and spray this in metallic yellow. I've got some nice like goldy metallic yellow here. I'm thinking of going with the gold. I don't know. I've also got a bright yellow metallic as well. I'm going to do a couple of testers and see which one I think will look the better. But I think a gold metallic yellow would look better on this. So this is going to get stripped, obviously, and sprayed gold metallic yellow. And then the bottom piece. Now, I'm going to black this out. I think I'm going to spray it black and do some engine detail and some exhaust detail and prop shaft detail, and the lights will get done in probably white and silver, and the badge will get picked out, but that'll be it. I want the whole of this, all the bumpers, all the chrome work, I want it to be black, as I think the black and the yellow will look good together. The only bit of concern I have got is it's got this yellow screen, which I don't know if it'll be too much yellow with the yellow. I don't know yet. So that is something I've got to sort of get around to as I'm getting on with the car. But we'll work on that when it's closer to the time. And the interior, again, quite a plain interior, but I will do something with this. Again, I will paint it all out and detail it all out. But again, I've got to try and think of colours that will match the yellow, you know, with the theme I'm going for is going to be black and yellow, basically. So I'll do something with this. I'm just looking to see if it's like the true Mopars, because most Mopars, they always have on their seats, especially their bench seats, they always have the driver's seat slightly higher than the passenger, and I can't tell, but I don't think it is. But anyway, with that, it is all in bits already. It is ready to go. I have a set of wheels picked out. I have the Moon Eyes sticker kit picked out. So the next time you see this, it will be all done. I may show some clips part way through me doing certain bits to it. But other than that, let's get on with it and let's get the car done. Well, and at last, my car is done. My custom Moon Eyes 58 Fury is done. And I will stick it down for you to look at. There it is. And this has been an absolute nightmare of a project, but at the same time really, really enjoyable. And the only reason why it's been a nightmare is purely because, as I've said in other videos, I do most of my work, or a lot of my work, outside. Like the spraying has to be done outside. I do have a shed, and I do things in the shed, but the trouble is with the shed, it's really hard to keep it a dust-free environment. I am really trying to work on getting an indoor setup in my spare room. It just takes money and time, and obviously got a family and work, and life just gets in the way, but I will get round to doing it. So anyway, here it is. It is all done. It has taken me just over a week to do, like I said, because of the spraying, and we still have absolutely awful. Every day it's been torrential rain, high winds, so I had to actually finish off the lacquer work on this in my front porch with the door open to let the fumes out and put paper down so I don't make a mess and all that good stuff. But here it is done. and it hasn't turned out too bad. There's a couple of imperfections, but doesn't bother me. You might be able to see one there just under the Goodyear sticker. It is actually what looks like a very, very small hair, but like I said, it's hard to keep a dust-free environment, but I am really happy with the way it's turned out. The tampos look great. It's had a good couple of thick coats of yellow paint. I went with a non-metallic bright yellow in the end, and then I've put a mixture of tampos on it. There is one in the back window there, which is very, very small. But I kept the car simple. I didn't want to go mad. In the end, I gave the interior a coat of plain black, even though it's black plastic, and I didn't do any detail on the inside. As when assembling the car, once the bodywork was done, I thought this car looks better plain. I wanted a very clean build. This is basically just a tester. Because I've never used tampos or water slide decals before. This is the first time I've used them. I've actually found a place now that will make whatever I want. It's in this country and very reasonable. And I've got quite a few different decals now to use. But here it is anyway. And I went with the yellow glass in the end, as I thought it didn't look too bad. It's got a metallic black base. All I've done is put a little bit of chrome pen on the lights, which were very, very fiddly because it's such small little lights, but I just thought I'd leave it very plain looking. And then obviously you've got the rear lights are done. I've got a moon eye script on the plate, and then you can see the moon eye eyes there. And then if we move around to this side, it's the same layout, except obviously the decal is the other way around there. I've got a lot to learn still, but this is my first real attempt at using this type of stuff. So there's a few little issues, but in general I'm happy with it. The underneath, again, I left it plain. I didn't do the exhausts or anything, because this is for me. And I wanted a plain, clean build, and obviously it's going to spend most of its time in my cabinet. So I didn't do none of the door handles. I didn't pick out the shut lines. I'm not a fan of shut lines being picked out. That's just my thing. I stuck on the Goodyear stickers because I didn't want to go too mad with the Moon Eye stickers. Excuse me. And when looking up Moon Eye's cars and Moon Eye's liveries and stuff, there was a lot of cars that had their Moon Eye stickers laid out and then the Goodyear on the front, or the Goodyear somewhere. And I thought, because I've got Goodyear wheels picked out for this, that it would look good to have a Goodyear influence on it. And the sort of look I was going for is, anybody that knows me knows my favourite car is the 58 Plymouth Fury. It's my favourite car, and if I could afford to have one, I would have several. I don't know what it is about the car. It isn't just because of the Christine film, it's just the way I feel about Mopars, and especially the older ones are my favourite thing. And I have quite a few which I haven't shown, but I will do at some point. But the look I was going for was almost like, I don't want to say a NASCAR. I suppose you could say it looks a bit like a NASCAR, but I'm not really. I suppose it's just a, I don't know, a custom car of the day. I didn't want it to look modern, too modern. Hence why I didn't go mad with all the seat belts and roll cages and all that type of stuff. But in the future, I am going to be doing that. I've got a couple of builds earmarks now, but I'm not going to be doing them until the summer, because I'm not doing this anymore. It's like I said, an enjoyable nightmare, but I am very happy, and I hope you lot all like this as well. I am very happy with the sheen, the gloss, everything. Like I said, a few little mistakes, but if you'd seen the weather I was dealing with, you would understand. And obviously it rolls really, really nicely. So that is my custom Moon Eyes 58 Fury project. Finally finished. Now, if you like this type of car, I am going to be doing one more this year. I've already started work on it, and that'll be the end of my custom cars like this until the summertime, or at least either until the summer, or I can get an indoor spraying area sorted. But I am going to maybe make one more, and the next one I'm going to be working on, I'm not going to say the livery, but I will be working on a lowrider from the 60s, or the model is based on a 60s lowrider, and I'm going to be trying to give it a low rider theme. So in other words, I'm going to be taking a Hot Wheels and doing this type of thing, decent paint job in a colour combination with stickers. I've already started work on it, and what I'm going to be doing is when I eventually finish that custom, I'm going to be basically giving it away for Christmas. So when I do the video, it will be probably closer to Christmas as when I upload this car, but not too close. Well, a couple of weeks before Christmas, I want a chance for people to get, because basically I'm going to do what I always do is I show a video, you comment, and then I pick out the winner from the comments and try and get it shipped out. It's going to be a Christmas car, a Christmas giveaway. So if you want to, so it's not going to be this car, but if you'd like a car like this, a clean build with tampos, but it's going to be on a lowrider theme, stay tuned, because in a few weeks you could have a chance to win a custom like this. Anyway, with that, please like, share, subscribe, stay tuned for more custom pieces, wheel swaps, vintage pieces, premium pieces, and all that good stuff to come. I have got some cars coming in the post. I'm waiting. I've got one of them new Kaido House Mini GT Datsun 240Z car coming. I'm not going to say what colour, but I am waiting on one of them to come in the post. And obviously tomorrow is Vintage Matchbox Mondays. But anyway, with that, I'll see you all very soon. Thank you for watching.